Yo, welcome back to another episode of the Trey Ball Podcast. I'm your host.
What's up? It's your man, Vsauce.
Otherwise known as Gaithers, and unpopular opinion, bro. I don't really like Gatorade, for real.
Shit's fire.
I got it all.
Body
armor's ass. Body armor's ass, bro. Come on, bro.
I got it all.
That shit's ass. That shit is too bad, bro. Oh my god,
bro. That body armor hits. But yeah, man.
You're not gonna introduce.
I got it all.
If you
that shit is ass too, Jamari.
I'm with my boys, my co-hosts, Mr. RJ and Mr. Mitch. Y'all say what's up to the people.
Oh man, I got that walkie.
Yo, there he fucking goes.
All the meds, bro. Go ahead and get ready to edit.
Yeah, you know he has the meds.
Having to edit stuff out.
Y'all get the. All right, but we can get straight into it, brother.
Yeah, man. Alrighty. We'll go ahead and let Mr. Mitch finish his drink. Yeah.
Let's go.
Alrighty. First topic. We'll start off with something light. What y'all think about this little whole Mr. Allen, Mr. Grayson Allen? Molly whopping somebody out of the air.
Oh, my mic just fell off.
Bro, I'm asking how he was when he first started playing basketball, bro. Like this just won't talk, bro. Like this is like you have to think about doing this shit, bro. Like you don't teach no one this shit. Like this shit is self-taught. What Grayson Allen does, bro. Like, and that wasn't his first incident either, bro.
Oh, he was always, in college, like that. Nobody liked him.
Imagine him.
And I didn't watch college basketball, so I didn't really know. I just heard like he's like trip people and stuff. But I'm watching this. At first, he's going up for a clean block. When Alex first, he's going up. He brings the other hand, just smacks him.
Man. And he did something like the night before. I don't know. I forgot who he did it to, but it was like
free Grayson Allen, bro.
The game before he did something wild, bro.
They like me, bro. I'm a real, throwback Duke fan. Free Grayson Allen, bro. Got it for him. What he did, bro. It shouldn't even really was that. It didn't look bad because Caruso hit it. But you know what I mean, bro. Like if Caruso ain't hit his head, bro, that shit wouldn't have been a fucking flagrant 2, bro. It's just because Caruso hit his head, bro. That nigga was going for the ball.
Slung him. He was going for the ball. His second arm, he wasn't going for the ball. He was just throwing him down, bro.
I don't know.
That was not a basketball play. It wasn't a basketball play.
Yeah, man.
I guess it wasn't a basketball play, bro. I guess y'all aren't hating on Grayson Allen for no reason.
I do think he's a valuable NBA player, though. I mean, he's scrappy. He knocks
people
out
just
shots.
Don't like him, and so he gets hate that he doesn't deserve.
I mean, I'm just hating on him because he's trying to kill Alex Caruso. Everybody likes
that nigga dirty, bro. That nigga dirty, man. That's a dirty player, bro.
Like sometimes he's just scrappy, but sometimes he plays dirty.
Right, yeah, some of that shit is like OD, bro. Like,
I'm a Grayson Allen fan, bro. Shout out Grayson.
You get it, nigga. You got to dig all in your mouth.
I'll wipe my mouth, bro. But come on, bro. Like,
I think he was worth that payday. What did the Bucks give him? They gave him a good payday too. He was worth it. Though.
Yeah, he got
He's
paid.
scrappy. He plays good defense, but he just be doing too much sometimes.
Yeah, it's cool. I get it.
Yeah, RJ's just a football player. So he's just, he's like, that's
don't fucking do that.
That ain't nothing.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, you fucking.
Because if someone did that shit to RJ, bro,
I'd definitely be ready to fight, but
yeah,
shouldn't happen to me, bro.
Right. All right. We can move on from that. It was only like a 1 day suspicion.
Yeah, so it wasn't that bad.
What's next?
The Clippers.
Well, Ethan start.
My boys, Luke the Nuke.
Hell no.
My boy
that
Luke.
shit made me cringe, bro.
My boy Luke the Nuke.
End it.
He hits the half, almost pretty much half court 3 with 9 seconds left.
It wasn't no damn half court.
Half court 3.
Logo.
Come on.
No, logo. Do I need to pull it up?
Pull it up.
Yeah.
Come on, bro. Yo, this nigga overdoing it. He hit a full court from the parking lot.
He's shooting full court.
Before he had the 4-point play, he had a logo 3.
Ethan.
You should have said that.
But you said he shot a like. Come on, bro. The Clippers logo kind of big too. I don't know if that shit count. Nigga. That shit does not count. Nigga shot a deep 3. Come on, bro.
Last 10 seconds.
Yeah, bro. Luke and I are cool, but come on, bro. That Luke the Nuke shit is ass too.
Left in Washington for the Clippers. Shot clock turned off. No timeouts for the Clippers. Kennard gets the inbound, fires a deep 3.
No, man, that was
not logo.
That's
the logo?
That was from the hash mark, bro.
Hell
That was a
no,
logo.
I know what I'm seeing, bro.
That's at the logo.
It was
That's
logo.
at the logo. Yeah, all right.
Washington logo big too.
Yeah, the Washington logo big as hell though. That shit does not count. That logo big as hell.
But if that was Jason Tatum shooting that, you would have said, "Oh my gosh,
Jason Tatum
that
did
was
that
a
shit in
half-court
Washington.
shot."
Bad example, bro.
Oh,
He
if that was
dropped 50
Jimmy.
minutes.
Oh my gosh.
No, actually yes, because Jimmy cannot shoot. So
Yeah, that
people
would
be
be
like, "Oh my
That's
god."
fair. But he is that deep three, and then with 1.9 seconds left, fading, 4-point play, seals the W. But yeah, man, that all the Luke the Nuke stuff aside, that was an incredible game. It's supposed to be at the game, but if I didn't have the,
that's good, man. The Clippers.
If I didn't have the C word, I would have been at the game.
Yeah.
But yeah, man, it was good to see. We always have to dig ourselves in the hole and then climb back out of it. And
I watched it.
Yeah, but
that's exactly
it
what
was
the
still
fucking
good.
Celtics do, bro. Literally, we can never start a game hot, bro. And the one that we started a game hot against Sacramento, and we won by 50 points, bro.
That was
Yeah,
wild.
like that's like the
That
only
was wild,
time we
too.
did that shit all season, bro.
Yeah, we can talk about that too. But first, I want to continue the Clippers a little bit. I want to say, like, aside from this game, like we've been staying afloat in the West, like around the 8th seed with Paul George, no Kawhi and stuff. I mean, it's cool. It's like some of the games that we're supposed to win, we don't win. Like that game against the Nuggets when it went to overtime like a week ago, we were supposed to win that game, and then we just sold it in the end. And then, but the game we're not supposed to win when we're down by 35, we win. Like, makes no sense. But if we could just get some more quality wins, like we got a good win today against the Magic off a back-to-back, which I was surprised because we never went off back-to-backs. But we got to win against the Magic, and it's good to see some of the guys stepping up. Like Terrence Mann's been stepping up as of lately. Amir Coffee shop, get that fresh brew.
That shit too ass, bro. Oh
But
my gosh.
but yeah, it's good to see. And other than that, I don't got much else to talk about them. I don't know if y'all want to say anything about them, but
no, y'all look surprisingly good without
yeah,
without
I'm definitely
big
surprised.
Pieces, yeah. Like I think I like the way I move the ball, and then I like how younger guys are stepping up.
They are
not younger guys, but like I guess not less important, but
younger.
guys, role players.
They're still younger, like Amir Coffee, Isaiah Hardenstein's playing good for us too. I mean, he was the guy that nobody was even picking up, and then
shout out Jay Scrub.
Jay Scrub been playing pretty solid too. Yeah.
A lot of people that I wasn't expecting to have good seasons.
I wasn't expecting these players to have good seasons, and I'm a Clippers fan. I didn't see it coming. So I mean, it's good. And then I do still want to see a little bit more out of Terrence Mann though. I mean, he's been assertive at times. I mean, he's part of the reason we lost that Nuggets game, and he's a little assertive. He's supposed to have that 3rd-year jump for us. I mean, we gave him that contract, and then it was not a crazy contract, but we extended him, and he's supposed to have that 3rd-year jump that 3rd-year guys have, and he hasn't really had that. I mean, he's played better. Don't get me wrong, but he's supposed to be more than what he is.
I think y'all overrated him a little bit. Like I don't think he was ever as good as Clippers fans were advertising.
Yeah, I mean, personally, I didn't think he was ever going to be crazy, but like.
Oh, all right.
But I didn't think he was going to be crazy, but like I thought he was going to take a better jump, like maybe become like our 3rd best player, but he's not that. That's okay. But he just has to be. He has to have more confidence. Like in the playoffs, he had confidence, but he just at times he's not confident. That's when it starts.
I just don't think he's skilled enough yet. Like he's a good player, but
who he reminds me of? He reminds me of. I feel like he played the same role as Damian Lee on the Warriors. Like they play the exact same.
Yeah, they're kind of built the same too. But like,
yeah,
I don't know. I don't think he's good at like Clippers fans are trying to advertise him as like a, like a next guy, but he's not. He's not.
Yeah.
I feel like
he's a solid role player.
That could be any NBA player. Maybe. I feel like that can be any NBA player. It just depends. Like right now, he could be that guy because the 2 main stars are out. So I do kind of feel like that's his fault.
Yeah,
because this could be the one time that he get all the minutes. It's the one time he could be balling. Nigga insist on dropping 7 points. Like,
yeah, that's true.
The hell you
doing?
He
plays his role, but sometimes he plays assertive. Like, and like he problem with him is you're not really going to get a lot he's not really going to go score for himself. That's a problem too. He's not really a guy that's going to go score for himself. He doesn't have a deep bag off the dribble. He's not even really like a shooter for real, but he'll hit his catch and shoot shots. But he's more of like a run out in transition, hustle guy, plays really good defense.
What do you think his ceiling is?
Like a Mikal Bridges, I'd say is like his ceiling.
I don't think he has a jumper. I don't think he has that jumper.
I think his jumper can beat there. I don't think he'll hit that. That's why I don't think he'll get as good as Mikal Bridges. Don't get me wrong, but I think that'd be like his max, which isn't bad. It's just like one of your solid defenders and your good catch and shoot guy that's gonna hustle and stuff.
I would say I feel like Mikal Bridges is better. But I feel like his ceiling. I feel like his ceiling will probably have to be like when you watch him, do you really see Mikal Bridges or do you like?
I think they have similar body types and defensively they play the same, but I don't think he's very similar to Mikal Bridges. I would venture to say
they play kind of the same.
For his scoring, like for his offense, I really couldn't even tell you, bro. Like,
I don't even know
Damian Lee. Like,
I don't even know. Like his ceiling to me is like fucking Otto Porter or something, bro. Like,
I was thinking like maybe like.
No, I'm just saying like, you know,
somebody random as fuck. Like,
I don't think you look at him and say like, oh, this guy's an all-star. This guy's a borderline all-star. You know?
All-star.
I don't even think you say this guy's like an all-defensive player. I just think he's like a good.
He's just
like a jack of all trades.
Average NBA player, 10 points.
How old is he?
He's like 25.
He's not as young as you would think.
25, 20. That shit's.
He's longer and
nigga looked like a little ass kid though.
Yeah, he did look young as hell on the face.
He is. What can I find his age? I think it is like 24 or 25, bro.
Nigga finna be 26, bro. Before you know it.
Yeah, bro.
He's 25.
So we're damn near looking at prime Terrence Mann, bro.
Yeah, I mean,
come on.
I feel like the most he'll average is probably like 14 to 15 points, bro.
I don't even think he gets there.
I think he could be like a 12.
If Luke Kennard did it, he can do it, bro.
Luke Kennard, I think, has a bigger ceiling than him.
I mean, but we know what Luke Kennard is, bro. Like,
not true. Luke Kennard, like,
how much better does Luke Kennard really?
Oh God, like it's certain players like we know. Like Luke for a Heat fan, I know what Duncan Robinson is. Like him and Duncan Robinson, like every team has a shooter. If Luke Kennard is going to be the shooter, then you know what his ceiling is. I know what Duncan Robinson's ceiling is. Like they all do the same shit, bro. Like every team has that one shooter. Like
they all get paid bags too, bro. Duncan Robinson making like 20 mil, right?
Like even like the Spurs, like the Spurs shooters like Brent Forbes last year. That was the Bucks shooter. Now.
Yeah, Brent Forbes is a really good shooter.
We know what Brent Forbes
underrated,
be, bro.
Only reason I say he's not on like people don't talk about him as like a shooter is because like his size. Like he's a small guard.
He's smaller.
But he really shoots like on the same level as like Duncan Robinson and guys like that. But it's just in being a small guard, like it's tough to play like they play.
Who's your shooter, RJ?
Who's our shooter?
Yeah. I know. I think y'all have one in the G League. They have one in the G League. Like this is white guy. But they do not.
I know. You talking about Sam Hauser, bro?
Yeah. They do not fuck with him.
He don't got it like that, bro. He don't got it like that, bro.
Bro, I heard his defense just
our shooter's supposed to be Aaron Nesmith, but he's the only shooter in the fucking league that can't shoot, bro.
So y'all got a Danny Green type player.
No, Danny Green has to be he be getting cold a little bit. Aaron Nesmith just can't shoot. So like
that's horrible.
It is, bro. It's a mess. We really need to get a shooter.
I mean, it's okay. I feel like it do suck when your shooter can't shoot. Like I've witnessed that shit so many times, bro. Like especially that nigga Duncan, bro. And it would piss me off. That nigga do this weird ass wobble ass run back on defense and gets cooked. I'm like, bro. Like,
the only value of having him on the court is shooting.
Yeah, and then when they can't shoot, like when your shooter can't shoot, and like, what's the point?
This part is where Duncan Robinson's supposed to be like a great two-way player, right? He's too tall and lanky to not be a good defender.
I don't know.
I don't think he's not very athletic.
I was pissed off when he compared himself to Joe Ingles. I was like,
I could see Joe Ingles tomorrow.
Bro, no, he cannot make like Joe Ingles or play defense like
real talk, bro. Duncan Robinson, like if he put in the work, he could be like a Klay Thompson, bro. But he's never.
I feel like
Klay Thompson's insane. Ethan.
He could be.
I'm talking with that size and build. With that size, build like he'll never get there.
His wingspan is crazy, bro. He's just weak as hell, bro.
Yeah,
and I feel like he don't. I feel like he's scared to put on weight because it might mess with his jump shot.
And he just don't put in that much effort on defense.
Yeah, like niggas just focus on the one shit. And that's just his jump.
I'm not saying he'll ever be like Klay Thompson.
Like I ain't never seen that nigga.
If he wanted to.
I ain't never seen that nigga dribble.
That's a one dribble pull up.
Yeah, nigga don't dunk. Nigga don't shoot mid ranges. Never seen that nigga shoot a free throw. There's only threes, bro.
I mean, he does his job though. He does it well.
Yeah, I mean the first year, like when we went to the finals, that was the 1 year. That was his best year. Like.
I mean, that was only 2 years ago, though.
Yeah, and it was like games when he was like, he would go 10 for 12, and all those shots were from three, bro. Because
he was trying to prove himself, bro.
That shit was crazy, bro. But he was doing his job. I like it.
He was.
Yeah.
So what's next?
Top 5 young cores.
Yeah,
start at 5, clearly. Who wants to kick this off? Who wants
just start at 5, or we can do like full roster?
No, I'm just saying like this is the whole entire team's young core.
All right.
Whatever that
one.
Means.
All right, from 5.
Let's do it one at a time. Let's go one.
Yeah, I feel like we should do like 5, 5, 5. Yeah, 4, 4, and 4. So I'm gonna start off with the Knicks.
Okay. Why?
They have their draft selections are really good. Like when Julius Randle leaves, or like if he leaves, they have Obi Toppin, they got Mitchell Robinson, they got Quentin Grimes, Miles McBride. They got that big ass dude they drafted. He's like light skinned. He wears number 45.
You talking about Delano Benton?
Yeah, whatever his name is. Yeah. They got Isaiah Quickly. Now they have Cam Reddish too. Yeah. I'm tripping. Yeah.
Did you say RJ Barrett?
Yeah, and they have RJ Barrett. Like I feel like that's pretty good.
Yeah, that's a good one. I would probably put them a little higher. Ethan, you want to go? Or you want me to go?
You go first.
This is tough. I think I'm gonna go with. Oh no, you weren't talking about. I was thinking the Raptors in my head. You were talking about. I can't think of it. I can't think of the name. He that's a Duncan nigga. I was talking about I was gonna say the Raptors. With they got OG, they got Scotty. They got Malachi Flynn, who's good. Delano Benson, great 3-and-D guy. I think that in a few years we're talking about them.
You got a brother?
Who? No. I said the wrong thing. I said I forgot the nigga's name that I was talking about for you, but I was thinking the Raptors in my head is why I said that. But yeah, at the end of the day, like, I feel like in a few years we're looking at them, we're saying, like, this is a very good young group. Boucher, even though he's older, I still think of him as a young player, just because he doesn't have that much time in the league.
Yeah.
So I think, and then Siakam's not super duper old.
Like 27, 28. Like
yeah. So I'd say them for sure. I don't think they have the championship potential, but I think they're a very good team.
Right. So at 5, man, this is tough.
My list is set.
I know my set top 3. I'm trying to think like the 4 and 5. Like there's other people I can switch around. Just want to make sure.
Jericho Sims is his name.
Yeah. He's nice. So I think for 5, I'm gonna go with. Oh man. Yeah. Okay. So for 5, I'm gonna rock with the Celtics.
5?
Yeah.
I put them at 5, just for the simple fact that they have
crazy. Oh my!
Too high or too low?
I feel like the Celtics should really be in it. Not gonna lie.
I'm putting
like,
Jason Tatum is 23. Jalen Brown is what, 25?
I'm putting him at 5 just for the.
But we know the Celtics are though. Like I feel like that's not
fair. No, I'm putting that just for the simple fact they have Jason Tatum and Jalen Brown. I'm putting them at 5.
So you're not gonna mention Peyton Pritchard, Rob. You're not gonna mention fucking Romeo Langford. You know, like
listen to the names you're throwing out right now.
We have 2 All-Stars. Rob borderline damn near. And then we got that's cap. Okay, I lied. All
right. That was crazy.
Rob is good.
That's a crazy statement on this podcast.
No. Rob is very good. Can we all agree on that?
Yeah, Rob is good.
And then Peyton Pritchard, who as a rookie averaged 9.5. 9.5, man. I'm not gonna stand for the fast.
He's not that young though. That nigga's like 24.
He's 24, but I'm not worried about that.
But like, I feel like you cannot count the Celtics, bro. Like,
how? Just because
you said you'll have 2 All-Stars. Like,
what other young group has 2 All-Stars?
But I'm saying, like, the Celtics are good, bro. I feel like that's really not fair. Like,
because
you said young cores.
It's about the whole core, and I have them that low. Because yes, they have 2 All-Stars right now, but some of the other guys, the other groups, teams I want to have ahead of them, we don't know what their ceilings could be yet. We kind of know somewhat of what the Celtics ceiling can be. I don't feel like any of these other younger players y'all mentioned, besides Jason Tatum and Jaylen Brown, are really going to get that much better. Yeah,
come on, my nigga.
Jason Tatum and Jaylen Brown, they could take another step. You never know. But I don't think anybody else on that team is taking a huge step. So they're my 5.
All right.
Jamar, it sounds like Jamar doesn't have him on his list.
Yeah,
it's insane. But okay, keep going.
All right. Now, number 4, I'm gonna go with the Spurs. I mess with the young players.
Oh, okay, never mind. Go ahead.
I really like the future and the way they're headed in. I like DeJounte Murray, of course. I like Lonnie Walker. Lonnie Walker is cool, nice athletic guy. I feel like he can be a good energy 6-man. Who else we got? Keldon Johnson, really good. Like you said, Brent Forbes. Man, what's bro name? The big forehead, bro.
What you mean?
Fast. Derek White. White.
They don't have Brent Forbes anymore. Jamar.
Oh, I'm tripping. I keep forgetting him. Of course, your ass gonna call me out.
I mean, I'm just saying.
Yeah. Spurs just. Because DeJounte Murray, so I'm leveling it up.
Yeah. All right, so I'm next up.
Yeah.
Yep.
Oh man, this list is really hard. This is probably the hardest one we've done. And then like no matter who you say, you feel like you're leaving someone off the list.
Yeah, I know.
I was gonna say, y'all are definitely tweaking not having the Celtics in there because we definitely have Bull now. So that's insane.
That's not bro. Like, come on. That's I be hearing the bringing the Heat in this. Do not bring the Celtics in this, bro.
I guess, bro. I think if the Heat are in there, we got to be in there.
I'm not. Who is gonna say the Heat?
I'm not bringing the Heat.
I'm not saying the Heat.
All right, this is definitely tough. Is this everybody healthy? Or
yeah, I guess.
So everybody healthy. 4. I might say New Orleans, because you have Zion and Bi. You got Kira Lewis Jr. You got Trey.
Yeah. You mute your mic.
Yeah, your mic muted. Yeah.
What the fuck? I did not do that shit. I'm dead ass just sitting here. Nah, we got Nickeil Alexander-Walker.
No.
Yeah, you gotta. They have a pretty good group, and they have a lot of skilled guys.
Yeah, Devontae Graham.
Yeah, Devontae. Well, he's not that young anymore, but he's still young.
Young enough
for the NBA. Like to the NBA. So I would definitely say the Pelicans.
For me, it's tough because I don't have the Pelicans on my list, just because the reason why I don't have them on my list is because you feel like you're leaving teams out, like you said, but it's like
I'm going with overall core. That's what I'm doing.
Yeah, that's one, and they do have a good young core, but it's just like I feel like it's a lot of like Zion's kind of a question mark, and that's why I'm not putting them there. And for my 4, put my list back up here. For my 4, I'm gonna throw in I think I'm gonna put the Raptors at 4. One of the Raptors at 4, like RJ said. You got Scotty Barnes, crazy potential. You got Pascal, who's still young. How old is Freddie? Freddie's not young by any means.
Like 26, 27.
Yeah, that's not too bad. I wouldn't consider him young, but
yeah, you got Gary Trent, who's a good young piece. I mean, like you said, Chris Boucher, a bunch of these just crazy lanky wings. And I think a lot of these guys'
shit
potential.
Is so hard, bro.
My third one is tough.
Bro, there's like 7. We need to do 7, bro. Because like literally, I know it's too late now, but I'm just.
You had Spurs at number 4, right, Jamori?
Yeah.
I don't have the Spurs on my list either, bro.
We ain't ass. All right, third. Third.
Get muted, Al. You got it muted.
Come on,
kid.
bro.
Yeah, got muted.
First of all, nigga, that was some pussy shit. All right, third, like that was some bitch nigga shit.
Right, bro,
third,
bro, continue.
I'm gonna go with the Magic for number 3. That young core is disgusting, especially we're talking about fully healthy. We got Jalen Suggs. We have Jalen Suggs, Markelle Fultz. Who else? Wendell,
off my list,
Obama.
I'm gonna have to leave them
Jonathan Isaac. Like, bro,
this shit is so hard, bro. But I'm gonna have to leave them on my list.
With Cole Anthony, bro, like their young core is ridiculous, bro.
Yeah, that's another team I didn't really think about either.
Oh my gosh. Okay, no, I can put the Magic. I'm gonna go. Shit.
He must play the Celtics in so bad.
No, I can't.
Yeah, I put your Celtics in. I keep. I'm firm believer in them at 5.
I'm gonna have to go Magic at 3, like Jamari said. Like with John Isaac and Markelle Fultz coming, like if they were to come back, John Isaac has been hurt since the fucking French Revolution, but
it's the fucking Renaissance.
Yeah. When he comes back, maybe things will get better. But I definitely see them. They're gonna pick up another piece because they're ass again this year.
Hell yeah, which I'm turned, bro.
So I mean, next year they'll be looking at something like fucking Chet Holmgren on their team too. Like that shit would be so crazy, bro. So
Magic, low key got something cooking up.
Yeah, bro, they might be unstoppable.
I'm looking at my list. I couldn't put the Magic on my list just because, like,
Ethan,
the teams I have on my list, and you'll see why at number 3 I have the Charlotte Hornets.
No, never mind. Can I? Oh shit, I forgot about them too.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
I have
I'm gonna do some honorable mentions. bro.
I have the Hornets at 3 because, like, the thing is, like, the Magic, they don't really have like a star yet. And they have also like a lot of question marks. Like Jonathan Isaac is a question mark. Fultz is a question mark. Is Cole Anthony like really going to be that guy? Like, the guy, like teams I've mentioned, like, the Celtics at 5, they already have 2. They're already stars,
Nigga,
Raptors
your argument don't be
stars.
making no sense. First, you said it was the core. Now you talk about stars.
It is the core, but
at this
stars
point,
carry him over the top.
At this point, we're talking about stars.
When I get to my top 2, I'll talk
and the
about
Hornets,
the
like
stars.
I said, for example, the Hornets have. You can argue that LaMelo Ball is a star. You can argue that Miles Bridges is a star.
Your ass playing that with the All-Star selections.
That's the difference between being a star player and being an all-star. I didn't say LaMelo's an all-star. I still am not saying he's an all-star. But still, I'm saying I'm taking LaMelo Ball over Cole Anthony. See what I'm saying? They have these good young pieces, and they also they also have like a good young prospect. James Bouknight, when he gets minutes, he plays solid. I mean, they have a lot of pieces.
They had his ass in a G League. That's insane, bro.
Yeah, I know that is insane for a top 10 pick, right? No, number 10, I think.
I think he was top 10 or like number 11. It was
Ball.
close.
You got. Then, like I'm telling you, they just need a center, and they're golden. I mean, you got LaMelo. Terry's not old either by any means.
No.
I mean, he's like 26, 27.
Yeah.
And you got, Gordon Hayward's like the only like old guy, I'd say. I mean, Mason Plumlee, but we don't count Mason Plumlee.
Kelly Oubre's 31 too. So yeah. But I mean, yeah, that was a good one, bro. I'm gonna have to leave them off my list too, bro.
Dang. All right, number 2, Jamar. Number 2.
Number two, I'm definitely gonna have to go with Memphis. We already know why. You got the MVP candidate, and then you have all around young players that fit together really well. So yeah, Memphis number 2.
All right, bro. Number 2, I'm gonna have to go with I have to go with Cleveland, bro.
Okay.
Oh my God.
This shit is so. We have a minute left, by the way, guys.
Yeah, this is tough. Then I like this 1 minute.
We'll finish the next one. We'll finish the next one, but and we can cut after I finish. But fucking bro, Cleveland, like everybody on their team is young, bro. Like everyone on their team is young, bro. Yeah. Only reason they're not number one for me is because they don't have like a legitimate star yet. But I gotta put Cleveland at 1, just because like. Just because like when you think about except for Kevin Love, like everyone you think about is young.
And Rondo.
Yeah, except for Rondo too, but still.
I ain't gonna lie. I gotta put for some reason Cleveland completely slipped my mind. I gotta slide Cleveland into my.
Yeah, we gotta reround this shit, but we have less than a minute, so.
Yeah. So what I'm gonna say is I'm sliding Cleveland into my 3 spot, moving the Hornets back to 4. The Raptors back to 5 and bump the Celtics out. But yeah,
that's
we can cover there. We can cover there. Bro,
I don't know how.
I think I fucked up.
All right, we're back. So real quick, we had a little cut right there. Jamari, you go ahead and give your 5 through 2 right now, and then Jamari will give his 5 through 2. I'll give my 5 through 2, and then that's when I'll introduce my number 2 spot.
All right, so I had the Knicks, the Spurs, the Grizzlies. Well, no, I had the Grizzlies at 2. Who the hell did I have at 3? The Knicks.
It was the Knicks, Spurs. You said Magic at 3.
Yeah, and Magic, yeah, and Grizzlies. Yep, that's mine.
All right, I'm about to readjust mine. At 4, I'm gonna say no.
5.
I'm sorry, at 5. I'm sorry. Goddamn, Ethan. At 5, I'm gonna say the Pelicans still. At 4, I'm gonna say Magic. At 3, I'm gonna say Cavs. And then have I done my second one yet? Yeah, I just did my second one. So at 2.
This is tough. I think I got my list good down.
I mean, the number 1 spot alone
at 2, I'm gonna say Minnesota.
Is wild.
Bro.
Number 1 is wild.
No, fuck that. At 2, I'm going Memphis.
So basically, you kind of forgot a team. So I just had to boot. I had the Raptors. I had the Celtics as 5 and the Raptors as 4. I just had to kick both of them off because I forgot about a few teams. So now my 5 is the Hornets. I dropped the Hornets all the way to 5. Got the Cavs at 4. A team you forgot about, RJ. I got the Hawks at 3.
I didn't forget about the Hawks.
Okay, I got the Hawks at 3.
I don't think that should be up there.
I got the Hawks at 3, and then Timberwolves at 2. I do think the Hawks deserve recognition. I mean, they have Trey Young, and then they have Kevin Huerter, John Collins, DeAndre Hunter. Bogdanovich isn't old by any means. I mean, they got a good core over there. I do think they're my 3, and then number 2. I almost completely forgot about the Timberwolves. I mean, they got Cat, who's an all-star, D'Lo, who's been an all-star and is still young, Ant, who has superstar potential. And I mean, they also got other guys like Jaden McDaniels. I mean, those 3 alone put you up the top 5.
Vanderbilt, too.
Jared Vanderbilt, yeah. Malik Beasley isn't that old.
Yeah.
So, yeah. That's my number 2. So number 1, Jamar, who's your number 1, man?
All right. So my number 1, I'm gonna wait till RJ finish his water so you don't spit it out. My number 1, I'm probably going. I don't know how to say this. I don't know.
If he says the Heat, bro, I'm gonna lose my fucking mind.
It's not. It's for me. It's the Nuggets, bro. I like Jokic.
Jokic is not young.
Yes. Whoa.
He's like 26.
Whoa.
I guess we have to count, but no one calls him a young
Jamal Murray. And I'm loving the ceiling I have on Michael Porter Jr. It's very high.
Yeah, Jokic is 26.
That's my number 1. That's my number 1 team.
The reason
the Nuggets.
I didn't even consider them. I'm still like not really considering them, and the reason is I get where you're coming from, but it's like Jokic is old, not older side, but he's almost about to be at his prime.
Yeah.
But he's still, MVP.
I wouldn't call him young. Like he already won.
Yeah,
like, come on.
But I don't really have faith in Michael Porter Jr. He's a big question mark just because of all the injuries.
Yeah.
And then Jamal Murray's kind of a question mark right now too, because ACL tear isn't something to mess with. So he's kind of a question mark too. And then besides them, you don't really have any other young pieces. You got Bones Highland, but like he's not really.
Nah, Bones is nice. I'm not here for the Bones.
Bones is tough.
He's nice, but like you're not expecting him to be an all-star, bro.
I don't know.
You don't know. He might turn into like
with the way he plays
type player.
Yeah.
He really has like a scoring wise. He already has.
I
just complete game.
If we're talking about if we were talking about, I was like, it gets better and better to the Knicks because the Knicks have a better core. But right now, if we're talking about like,
it's basically Jokic that puts
borderline.
For you, huh?
Yeah, like that's what I'm going with.
All right. So what's your top five? Right quick.
So Knicks, Spurs, Magic, Memphis, and the Nuggets.
So you didn't put the Cavs. You think the Spurs have a better core than the Cavs?
Yeah.
You can change right now.
No, I'm good. I'm good, man.
All right, what about you, RJ? What's your number one, man?
Number one, I have to say the Timberwolves. I think
you said Timberwolves for number two.
No, I said Memphis. I changed it.
Why? Why the Timberwolves?
Because at the end of the day, bro, I feel like they have the highest ceiling as a group.
Well, why? Like, why? Is it because Anthony Edwards?
I'm saying no. I'm saying all of them. I think they have the highest ceiling as a group. Meaning, like,
because Cat and Jokic are the same age.
Okay.
And you know what you just said about Jokic.
If you can put Jokic, then I'm gonna use.
But the way you acted towards me when I said the Nuggets.
Okay, I'll still say I think D'Lo. I would say D'Lo and what you call it, D'Lo.
D'Lo and Jamal. D'Lo is older than Jamal too.
I didn't say no. I didn't have a problem with Jamal Murray. We only issue we had was with Jokic.
Not even with Jokic. For me, it was Michael Porter.
It wasn't really Jokic, but the reason I said
the rest of the team.
The reason I have an issue with Jokic because he already proved himself. Like I wouldn't say like a young core. You know what I'm saying? Yeah,
it's because
he's not even that old.
Like I said about other teams, I think they just have.
I said that shit about the Celtics.
I didn't put the Celtics on my list.
Yeah, the Celtics aren't on your list. To be fair.
Yeah.
So that's fair.
I mean,
let me top five.
I can explain a little bit. Damn.
Yeah.
When I tried to explain, I was berated by an angry,
an angry Jamal.
Yeah, but
Mitch.
Yeah. So, I think
you know where I get my anger issues from anyway.
Yeah.
Like now you see.
You have royally fucked up.
I have no clue what we're talking about.
Y'all my family. You.
Nah, but for real. I think they have the highest ceiling of any of these groups. Like if everybody on this team reaches their potential, I think they're a dynasty.
I was going to say that.
Like I think when you really look at it, if Cat reaches his potential, he's fucking something we've never seen before. If Anthony Edwards reaches his potential, we're looking at I don't even know what would your Anthony Edwards comparison be?
Anthony Edwards,
Vince Carter. We're looking at Cat, which is something we've literally probably never seen before. Vince Carter and Anthony Edwards, and then what would you call D'Lo?
D'Lo, nigga.
D'Lo would be
like what would y'all compare him to?
Like, who can you compare him to?
That's what I'm saying. So we're seeing something we've never seen before.
I mean, but D'Lo is just.
I think of a good comparison.
So we don't know what D'Lo is already. Like we still.
No, he's at 24.
No, he is not.
He's a great shooter, right?
D'Lo is
good passer. I don't even know who we compare him to, bro. Fucking. I don't know. His defense isn't great, but like.
And when's his birthday?
25. He just turned 25. Wait,
he just turned 25.
Wait, no, he's about to turn 26. My fault. He's still.
Whatever the case, he hasn't proven himself. You said only reason I have a problem with Jokic, like I said, is because he's already won the MVP. So, like, I
think he's still. Yeah, I mean, I think you still get Jokic can still get better. especially on the defensive end, bro.
Yeah,
it's not even about Jokic for me. It's about the other core.
I mean, the other two. All right, if we're talking about like you said, like Cat and like Anthony Edwards, I feel like if we talking about this, how like these injuries, especially like the ACL stuff, ain't that like it's not how it used to be. Jamal Murray could come back and he could play better.
I think
Michael
he will
Porter
come back
Jr. is like 22, 23. He has a lot of time, bro. He has a lot of time. And
how many back
he's a good scorer. He's a
already
good
had like
scorer.
2 or 3 back surgeries,
bro. He's a good scorer too. Like if he had one when he was younger already, I mean, like how bad is it? Like
3 back surgeries is crazy,
like,
bro.
3 back surgeries is insane.
But you remember, like, bro, these people, like, I don't want to keep saying this, but like, they're literally rich, bro. Like,
I know.
I can't make your back heal.
But bro, the therapy they're getting, the physical therapy, that's like the team around them, and Michael Porter Jr. has already been through this, so he knows what it takes.
I don't think he gets back to. I don't think Michael Porter Jr. is ever an all-star.
I think he's reached his ceiling.
I don't know. That's wild to say.
But yeah, to close before I finish my list, and Ethan, you get to your number one. I'd say that yeah, the Timberwolves. If everybody on the team reaches their potential, I think they're a dynasty. But my top 5 was, who did I have at 5 or who the fuck did I have at 5? I'm trying to think. I had the Pelicans, the fucking Pelicans. I had Pelicans.
Pelicans
Magic.
Gotta change that fucking name.
That shit is so ass. Every time I say it, I think that, bro.
Pelicans, bro. Like,
god damn, bro. But all right, yeah, I had Pelicans. Fucking New Orleans. I had New Orleans.
Yeah, it's better. That's that. As soon as you say New Orleans, I'm thinking about sad or rants. Like that's.
Yeah, I had New Orleans. I had the Magic. I had the Cavs, the Grizzlies, and number 1, I had the Timberwolves.
So for me, ours the number 1 and number 2 are switched. I got the Grizzlies the number 1, just because I think, and it's not just Ja, but like I think Ja can be like, out of all the teams we've mentioned, I think he'd be like the best player out of all of them. I think he has crazy potential, and he's already like an MVP candidate. And then you got Desmond Bane. He's only getting better. Jaren Jackson, Desmond Bane, that's like all-star potential. Jaren Jackson Jr.
I don't think Desmond Bane has all-star potential, Ethan.
I mean, 18 points a game right now.
But look how he's getting them, Ethan. It's not like he's taking motherfuckers off the dribble, bro. Like he can drive, yes, but I'm saying like I don't think we're giving an all-star to like a glorified spot-up shooter, Ethan.
All-star to Klay Thompson.
I mean, Kyle Korver.
But Klay Thompson wasn't. Hell no, bro. He's nowhere near as good as Klay Thompson, Ethan.
I think he could be.
Klay Thompson was hitting fadeaways.
I think Desmond Bane
played elite defense.
This is Desmond Bane's second year, though. That's what I'm saying.
I mean, it could happen, Ethan.
And then Jaren Jackson Jr. could be he can make a jump.
Yeah.
And you got a crazy deep team. I mean, you got Zaire Williams has shown flashes of being great this season. Like at the beginning of the season, he wasn't, but he's shown flashes now. I mean,
they have Xavier Tillman, right?
Yeah, he's solid.
He's good, yeah.
Brandon Clark has shown is pretty solid. I mean, this whole team is just straight up like just young. I mean, how old is Tyus Jones? I don't think he's like young.
Tyus Jones old as fuck, bro.
I feel like he's been in the league for forever, but he's like not that old.
I'm telling you, Tyus Jones got to be like 26 for real.
He's 25.
He's 25. Yeah.
And Steven Adams. And then besides that, you're just straight up young. I mean, this roster is ridiculous. And when I was thinking about Timberwolves at 1, but it's mainly those two. Like
I honestly would
Bane and
switch the Cavs and the Grizzlies, bro. Like I feel like what the Cavs is going more impressive.
The Cavs is impressive, but a lot of it is.
I guess. Well, I mean, I don't know. For me, they're really close. But I'll keep it how it is. But so Ethan, what was your final list?
So I pulled up my phone. At 5, I had the Hornets. 4, the Cavs. 3, I low-key want to put the Cavs ahead of the Hawks, but yeah, I'm gonna do that. At 5, I got the Hornets. At 4, I got the Hawks. 3, the Cavs. 2, the Timberwolves. 1, the Grizzlies.
Yeah,
It's just, I think Ja Morant alone like almost carries that team over.
Yeah, Yeah,
I mean, think like Kyle Anderson's not too old either. He's tough.
I damn near put Luka.
Dylan Brooks. Oh my gosh. Yeah. I didn't even say Dylan Brooks. I mean, like,
I damn near put Luka in them at 5 just because of fucking Luka.
Just because of Luka, bro. That almost did it, but like that
shit
is
like
that team is
insane.
It's just the rest of that team is
but I like my list. But
you can't wait. Whoa.
What?
The Mavs. Do y'all not know how good the Mavs defense is?
Well, we're talking about young core.
I'm talking about, but like y'all said, just Luka. Like,
okay,
am I putting him in our top 5 young core?
But like,
but Dorian Finney-Smith's not really young, so
I ain't talking about damn Dorian Finney-Smith.
Who would you put, Jamari?
I'm just saying, like y'all just said, it's just Luka. Like,
Moses
for young
Brown?
Core, it's pretty much
like what?
Luka.
I don't know, man.
Who else would you put?
I ain't saying that, but like you're just saying it's just Luka. Like,
I'm not saying like that's the only reason their team's going.
I'm just saying young core. Like, it's literally just Luka, but Luka alone is damn near the 5th best young core.
A generational talent,
yeah. So, but yeah. All right, let's move on.
All right, well, we can go ahead and give some. Give some honorable mentions for y'all's list.
I feel like we all named them.
Yeah, I mean, like everybody has like the Hornets would be one of mine. Like one, you know what I'm saying? Like we all kind of had like the same,
Yeah.
Unless you want to, Ethan, if you want to put.
Oh, I'm good. I mean, we didn't mention them. I took some of them off my list, like the Raptors and the Celtics. Took them off my list.
I think the Celtics are right there because honestly,
they are because of
if you're gonna put New Orleans, I think. If I put New Orleans, I think damn near you should put Celtics. But I don't want to be that guy, I don't want.
I would have put Celtics over New Orleans myself.
Yeah, I mean that's fair.
I don't want to be that guy, but all right. But let's move on a little bit.
Yeah,
Celtics over Nuggets.
All right, moving on now. We can go ahead and get to this Reddit question. Is he good?
Yeah, let's get to the Reddit question of the day. All right.
Go ahead and take.
Do you guys think that lack of help has become too big of a part of the MVP discussion? Who wants to go first?
I'll go first. I do think it has because that was part of the narrative. Because narratives are a big thing in the MVP conversation anyway, and that becomes part of the narrative. And part of the narrative for Jokic last year. Not saying he shouldn't have won it, but part of the narrative for Jokic last year was like, oh, his second best player, Jamal Murray, went down, and he's still doing this, he's doing that. And then, I hate to always bring up Russ, but it was part of him winning it was, he lost KD and now look what he's doing, keeping them afloat, stuff like that. And it's like, I mean, that's cool, but like, when your players are going to perform better when there's more shots and stuff coming their way, and it's like, it should be best player, best team. That's how it should be, I think.
Yeah.
Unless the best team in the NBA is like the Suns or something, right? Like, they don't have, it's not like one guy that's head and shoulders above the rest. But like, yeah, it should get back to narrative is a big problem with it. And I don't think, and of course voter fatigue and stuff. And I don't think those should be a part of it, but it is. And it should if they be best player, best team, and not me. And Jokic putting up or not. I'm gonna say I'm gonna throw this back on Westbrook again. Sorry, Russ fans. I'm a Russ hater, I guess. But Russ won in 2016 because of he didn't have help and he averaged triple-double. Like, let's cut that out, bro.
Yeah. All right, Jamar.
You can go ahead.
I think it's kind of become a problem. Like in some instances, like I think it's a problem when you talk about people like when Bradley Beal was averaging like 30, whatever he was averaging.
Yeah,
that shit was insane for him to even be talked about MVP.
Yeah,
but like when you say when you think about certain people like what Jokic did, I think he deserved it because they were such a high seed, or they weren't even really a high seed, but because they were able to basically maintain where they were, with one of their best players going down. So I think it's almost a double-sided type of thing. But I do think that we should start trying to get back to like when Giannis won it, he was the best player on the best team, and it was kind of like him, When you look back on past MVPs, you find a lot that these guys, it's a lot of guys that were on good teams, and even if they had like not as good of stats as other guys on worse teams, it was like their team is better because they're on the team, and not the MVP is always going to the most valuable player, but I feel like they tried at least to keep the award to the name, you know what I'm saying? Where it was actually a player that was very, very valuable to their team. So I think they should try to like get back to a little bit more normalcy. But when someone does stuff like Jokic did last year, I think they have to win.
Yeah, maybe. It's tough because I also like to an extent I get like the voter fatigue thing too though, because like it's like it's not as good. I don't feel like it's as good for the NBA if like LeBron won 5 MVPs in a row. It probably wouldn't be as good for the league anyway. So like I don't think they would ever let that happen.
Yeah, I get it. I mean, MVP is never gonna always go to who it's supposed to do because, like you said, narrative. Like,
low key,
if Ja Morant has another season like this next year, we're talking about Ja Morant as the best point guard in the league, and he's probably gonna be top 3 MVP voting, just because you know what I'm saying. I said next year.
Oh,
I said if he has another season like this next year, the narrative is set up for him to, you know what I'm saying.
Shit, who better than him besides Curry and Chris Paul?
I mean, I guess he's number 3 right now. Trey Young.
Unless we count Luka.
Yeah, I would say Luka's a point guard.
I don't know. I'm taking Ja Morant over Trey Young.
I am too.
So I would say Curry, Luka, Chris Paul, Jonathan, Trey Young. Yeah, but that's a little tangent. But Jamar, how do you feel about the MVP thing?
I feel like the MVP, both of y'all, in my opinion, were like right. I wish it would live up to its name. Like last year, Chris Paul could have won MVP because he brought that Suns team to the finals his first year there, and like you saw like how they flipped. And this, like, I feel like
narrative was there for sure.
In this year, they're tough too. His stats aren't crazy, and a former Sun won it. He's putting up similar stats like Steve Nash won it, and he won it over Kobe Bryant. And Kobe Bryant was putting up crazier numbers, but it was more Russell Westbrook type from 2016 MVP numbers, where he was just that guy, and he was doing like all the scoring, all that type of stuff. So I could see it this year. Well, me personally, I wish it would go to a player like Chris Paul or like Jokic. And but I feel like a sleeper with the MVP, like for my top 3, there are players that are valuable to their team, probably like Joel Embiid, Jokic, and like LeBron. Because without the Lakers and LeBron, like it would be horrible, bro.
The problem with giving the award to the most valuable player is you would always end up giving it to someone like a Bradley Beal, or that year when he was dominating.
But I feel like that 35? Shit is like, well,
I'm not saying that he should get it. I'm not saying that he should get it. But I'm saying if you just always gave to the most valuable, a lot of guys like him would get it because technically, without him on that team, they probably would have won 10 games.
But look,
so
look at this though. Weren't they like the AC that year?
Yeah. So he was technically the most valuable player, but I mean,
but you know who else did that and was way better was James fucking Harden, bro. And I feel like James Harden, that was MVP. And
you're talking about the year he won it?
Yeah, that was MVP.
He deserved it. If Bradley Beal would have had the Wizards up to like the 3 seed, I would have said MVP.
Yeah, but he didn't though. And I feel like
he
should not be like that. Like I feel like, but I still wouldn't have him as a valuable player. He's a shot maker. He just makes shots.
When you say valuable player, in my mind, you're saying the most valuable player to their team. Without Bradley Beal on the team, they win 9 games.
I mean, but
they're not. You know what I'm saying?
That's his. If he was so good, they would have won more games. But I get it too. Without him on that team,
they win fucking 4 games.
Y'all think? I have another question for y'all. Y'all think MVP is like maybe losing its value a bit?
No.
Hell no. I mean, who don't?
I wouldn't say losing its value because
only if the MVP went to a nigga like fucking Jeremy Lamb.
Yeah, like the only time I say it'll lose its value is if a person like out of the playoffs or like in the play-in makes it. Like, like
I feel like we're heading down that road. I feel like that was gonna happen eventually, bro.
No, because I feel like it'll always get like I guess go back to kind of like I get people will always say to themselves like, damn, like I can't make this person MVP if the team has 20 wins. Like,
yeah, that's ass.
Yeah, you can't do that.
5 and 6 seeds winning players off of a 5 and 6 seed and winning is kind of wild too, though.
But 5 and 6, you're still if you're 5, you're firmly in the playoffs. Yeah, 6, you're basically you're firmly in the playoffs, basically. Yeah, you're in the playoffs now. I don't want to see any playoff. I don't want to see any playing teams.
Like, I don't want to see no damn 7 through 10 seeds.
Yeah, what do you think? That'd be crazy if a 7 seed won it, that's when it starts losing. If somebody else,
so at that point, you got niggas that because in my opinion, Curry could have won that shit fucking last year.
I was expecting that to happen
because he was a player. The team was a playing team.
That's what I'm talking about. Like, if he would have won it, I still would have had him over Bradley Beal because like the significance of it, like Curry does way more than what Bradley Beal does for your team, bro. Like,
I wouldn't say that. It's not like Steph Curry's getting 10 assists a game.
I mean, but I don't. But what he does, like, he brings like the defense off of your other player. Bradley, like everyone know Bradley Beal is gonna try and score.
But that's more impressive. Not more impressive. It's equally impressive because they know this nigga wants to score and he can't stop him.
They know Curry wants to score too. But but Curry runs around the ball, runs off the ball, but Bradley Beal ISOs, bro.
I think last year they had the same problem as far as MVP voting. Is that they were the most valuable, yes, but the team didn't do good enough.
More. I feel like that might happen more because like right now, who do you have win MVP? I feel like it's a toss up between plenty of players.
I probably would say
we talked about that like a couple podcasts ago. I said like I have Giannis up there.
I can't remember who I said.
Seed.
That was a while back.
I got Embiid up there. They're a higher seed in the East. I got Jokic up there. They're a 5th seed, and that's why I don't have Jokic for 1 though, because they're 5th seed.
I think I had Giannis.
You had Steph, and then winning it.
I had that shit went to fucking.
that was only like 2 podcasts. That was only like a week ago, bro. You said
that shit was not a week. I know it went a week ago, Ethan, Mr. C, Mr. I know that shit went a fucking week ago. Nah, but
that wasn't that long ago.
It was a minute ago.
Yeah, and we were talking about
long enough.
He was playing terrible. He was like, no, he's getting back into it. He's back into it. That was the last podcast we posted. That was episode 10, right? No, episode 9.
No. That had to be 8 or 9, But who's worried about that? Yeah, I just think right now it's Giannis or KD getting hurt. Right, it's really about to be Giannis again. To be fair, Giannis or Embiid.
I'm down for that.
I think it's fair. That's fair. Y'all got anything else you want to say before we get into the?
I really think maybe who should really win MVP, bro. 100% is that nigga Jokic.
MVP. Oh,
that nigga Jokic.
MVP.
That nigga Jokic should be in the conversation.
We'll say that. Since we'll do that, I'll talk about Bradley Beal.
I would love for LeBron.
We're talking about Bradley Beal. Y'all think he gets traded soon? Because, bro, after that, we talked about that beginning of the pod. But the loss, they're the ones that blew the 35-point loss, the 35-point lead, and
I'm praying to get straight to the Celtics, bro.
Wizards fan
got that
Wizards
connection.
Fans, bro.
Nah, that nigga Bill be pissing me off. That nigga act just like Dame. Niggas that do that shit, like watch, we gonna be doing that shit for Bradley Beal too. Like that nigga, bro. Everyone was like, bro, go ahead. Like the Wizards was like, bro, he can leave. Then that nigga Bill was like, nah, man, I stay loyal. Like nigga, they said you can go, bro. Like
at this point,
Wizards
bro, no
fans
one's gonna
want
get mad
Beal
at
gone. They want Beal gone, bro.
Like that. We know what that nigga Bill. Like I feel like that shit. If we gonna shit on Russ for what he did in 2016, we need to shit on that nigga Bill, bro.
Everybody knows he's not a number 1 option. He's not a number 1 option.
Nigga could leave, bro. Like that nigga acting like Jeremy Grant too. Like nigga, you on these sorry ass teams trying to put up these cool ass numbers, bro. Like no, nigga. Like no, sir. Like that nigga Bill.
I don't think that's why. I think Bill and Lillard are different. I don't think that they're the same.
That nigga could have left RJ. And
I think Lillard, at least Lillard has experienced some playoff success as a number 1 option. The one time they went deep in the playoffs, John Wall was the number 1 option.
Yeah.
So I want
to see Bradley.
That's what that nigga Bill trying to do, but he not that.
Bradley Beal to the Nuggets, bro.
That would be tough.
Him and
I don't like
we need to talk about Dame to the Mavericks, bro.
Another episode. It's for another time.
Yeah.
I'm done talking about Dame until something. Portland does something.
But that nigga Bradley Beal too.
That's about 2 years away. It seems like
that nigga Brad Beal too. That nigga.
All right, let's move on, guys.
We can go ahead and get to the trivia. Have to
you
get questions today.
Percolator.
I'm only asking Jimmy Butler questions for Jamar.
Let's shut the fuck up.
Go ahead and explain, RJ. Get my questions ready.
So trivia, we go easiest to hardest. First question, and Jamar's got a hammer. All right, so we go easiest to hardest. The first question is the easiest, worth 2 points. Second question is worth 4. Last question is worth 6. I currently am winning by quite a margin.
By 100.
I want to say 45. Ethan has 32.
Don't bring
Damn, swept his ass last time. I almost swept you.
You did.
We split the first question, and then I got the next 2 right. Yeah, Jamar has what? Fucking 13.
Yeah.
So
it's my life.
Yeah. Let's get it. Please no. Please, what is it? Please no. Okay, I'm glad that. Please Drewski. No. Please. Okay.
Come on, Drewski.
Oh, if it was Drewski, that's okay. But
this is fucking ass crack.
Okay, well, let's not do that either. So.
All right, let's go. We got 10 minutes.
Yeah, we got to get this shit.
Alrighty. So, what I was thinking of doing, I was going to give y'all like the like stats, like who was leading in this stat.
Fucked up.
I don't give a fuck.
I was giving y'all like stat leaders by season, right? So we're gonna start off with a kind of an easy one, of course, the easiest questions.
Wait. Stop making that face. That nigga was like, stop making that face. No, your face pissing me off. I will beat your ass. Like, why?
I will knock the shit out of you. We got. They're not gonna go.
All right.
So we'll start with something easy. So, who was the NBA the scoring champ in the 2000 and I'm not going to give multiple choice, by the way, because it's too easy. In the 2012-2013 season,
I got it. This
one. Yeah, 2012-2013.
I go first. Yep. Carmelo Anthony.
All right, you, Jamar.
Kevin Durant.
Final answer for both of you.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Correct answer is Carmelo Anthony. Kevin Durant was 2011. Kevin Durant was 2011, 2012, and 2013.
Yeah, I'm literally a Melo stan. I'm literally a Melo. Where's the Syracuse jersey?
I'm gonna pull up. Alrighty.
The hell?
The Melo Syracuse jersey, guys.
I'm sorry, Jamari. How you happening? Alrighty, so RJ with 2 points. All right, so we're gonna keep it on scoring leaders. So we're gonna do. Yeah, we'll do the 19. So
I might be the damn greatest. That's pretty impressive.
For the 1985-1986 season.
85-86. Jamar is first.
1985-86. Fuck. Oh my God. 1985-86.
Yep.
Dude, because I know who I want to guess, but like, was it the year before or after? And that nigga was fuck. Definitely. I'm gonna go with Larry Bird.
Okay. You, RJ?
I can't remember. Is the nigga on the Jazz, bro? It's not Alex English. Is it fucking Adrian Dantley, bro?
With those final answers?
Yeah.
Indeed.
Both wrong. You have to keep going.
Let me go with
Dantley had to be close.
Let me.
I would say Dantley. We're 85-86. Dantley was 83-84.
Was this guy a rookie?
I can't give you that.
85-86. Jordan was a rookie. So. Fuck. Jamar, you're up.
Wait. That was Jordan's rookie year.
No.
All right, good, because that's I'm gonna go with what's his name? Michael. Wait, what's the Thompson nigga for the
Michael Thompson?
Yeah,
I'm gonna guess Michael Jordan.
That nigga on the
Both of y'all's final answers.
the guy on the Nuggets, Thompson.
Both wrong still.
Am I like fuck? Can we have a hint or no? Don't give it away though. Like
I mean, he averaged.
Oh, I know. But go ahead.
He averaged how much?
30 this season.
30.
30.
Jamar, you're up, bro.
Oh,
No,
you are. I am.
How in the fuck? Okay. Yeah.
Kareem.
And you, RJ?
I know damn well it's not Kareem, bro. 85, 86, bro. We only got 5 minutes left in this fucking call.
I'll give you a little hint. I'll give y'all a hint if you don't get this. If you don't get it right here, RJ.
Fucking. Who the fuck was hooping back then, bro?
Bro, this is wild that y'all don't know this.
Is it like easy?
Yeah.
Karl Malone.
But it's wrong. So he played in the Eastern Conference.
Yeah, that's a great hint, Ethan. Like,
right.
what the fuck?
That cuts off half the team, half the players. Your turn, RJ or Jamari.
No, it's RJ's turn. I went first.
It doesn't matter. He just answers.
Yeah,
I'm gonna go with Carl. Wait, did you say Karl Malone?
Oh
Karl
shit,
Malone.
I know it. Dominique Wilkins.
It was
It's
Dominique. What the
Yep.
fuck, bro?
Yeah,
That's
nigga.
pretty obvious.
Are you
All
gonna
right,
get
That
swept?
shit
Are you
wasn't
gonna
damn
get swept?
obvious.
Are you gonna get swept again?
Let's
Jamar?
see.
Alrighty, so I'm gonna throw the last one. It's gonna be
You can tie it up right here, there, Mar. You can send this to
Okay.
overtime to get this right. I'm going first, but still.
yeah. So this is gonna be the scoring champ in the 93-94 season.
Okay.
Right, it probably isn't as hard, I guess, but no, I say it is.
93, 94. Make sure
Yeah.
it's hard. You think, pause.
It is. It is.
Oh
It
my
is hard.
god.
Hey, it is hard.
David Robinson.
It's David Robinson. That's who it is, nigga.
It is David Robinson.
Hell no, he's so bogus, bro.
It was
Wow.
David Robinson.
It splits
I
up.
want to do another
Point-
one. He just
Another
he
question.
answered
All right,
whatever
all right,
I
we'll do
answered, so
another
he didn't
question.
get-
No, I knew it.
Okay, no, I'll do a harder question.
I knew it.
He just
Wait,
answered
I don't
whatever I
get-
answered,
we
so
don't
he didn't
get
get
that?
swept.
We
Hell
don't
no,
get that?
fuck that.
Scoring champ.
Nigga,
I'll give
I
you-
knew it.
Hell no, I'll give you
All right,
another
all right,
chance.
bro.
I'll give you a chance to tie it up. I want to sweep.
Scoring champ in
That's bogus.
79-80.
Because if that nigga Ethan if he answered after you okay.
That's
70,
no, because
79-80.
I just know you didn't know that.
79-80 season.
Put on God to do that, Juwan.
Come on God.
Nah, you're going
On
to live
God,
forever.
nigga,
Nah,
on
you're
God.
gonna live
All right, bro. Are
forever.
we doing another question or not?
Yeah. Come on.
79-80 season.
That last one doesn't count though. So,
All right, yeah. 79-80 season. Scoring champ.
am I going first?
Yep.
Yeah.
79-80. If I lose out this, I'm gonna be so cheated because I could have just took the W. 79-80. Can I have a hint or?
Western Conference. I'll give y'all that.
Western.
If you get this wrong and then Jamari also gets it wrong, then I'll give y'all
We're tied at 6. Alex English.
You, Jamari?
Kareem.
Both wrong. So I'm gonna give y'all one more hint. I'll give y'all one more try. If not, then
We're probably gonna
Last
have to start a
question
new
counts.
call because this shit is.
he played in Texas. There's plenty of Texas teams though. He played in Texas.
Wait, what?
He played
in
in
Texas.
Texas.
So you played on one of the Texas teams.
Yes.
Well, Ethan, how do I tell you just gave me a layup, nigga? Because I'm gonna take the. I'm gonna drain the time out.
Nigga.
I'm gonna dribble the clock out. Shut
Yeah,
up.
Yeah, you start with a G, right?
The
George
Iceman.
Garvin.
George
Garvin.
Garvin.
Y'all
Like, come
tied
on.
again. Y'all tied again. So
I want to.
RJ
going to
RJ ends. No. RJ ends with
Come
9.
on.
Jamari ends with 3. Jamari ends with 3. RJ ends with 9.
I want to
RJ.
sleep him, bro. I want to sleep him, bro.
Bro, you already got it right.
Ethan, come up with another question, bro.
Come
How do we
on,
tell
nigga.
you?
What the fuck? I got it right twice.
You got it right twice, bro. He gets
Okay,
the 3
bro.
points,
Okay, you
you
can
get
just
9.
lose. I got like what the fuck, bro. So
He
you got
does
13.
lose.
Okay, so I have.
So do I get those points?
Yes, you
Yeah.
get 3. He
I have
gets 9.
54. He has 16, and Ethan, you have 31.
Let me
Okay.
check the notes. I don't think
All right,
that's
let's
accurate.
wrap this up. I'm clearly the trivia champion. I mean, like
I have 32. RJ has 54. Jamari has 16.
All right.
I'm absolutely sniping these, but Ethan, let's break it down. We have a minute. So
yeah. So thank y'all for watching, man. Been episode 12 of the Trey Ball podcast.
Yeah,
make sure y'all like, subscribe the video. Make sure y'all follow all the social platforms, Instagram, TikTok. Share it with a friend, put it on your story, anything for us, man. Help us grow. If you watch all the way through, type who
day? Shout out Bengals.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, facts. Yeah. And on that note, man, we'll see y'all next time, man. Peace.
Hell yeah.
Go ahead and explain what happened, bro.
Let's just ease into that shit, bro.
There we go. Okay, well, let's start with a little conversation, you know. How y'all boys doing this week, man? How y'all boys doing?
Finally done with the C word, man. Finally done.
Hey.
All right, bro. Jamari, you gotta explain, bro.
You gotta explain this, bro.
You gotta explain, bro. Then the people are not gonna get it. Yeah, isn't it?
Oh my fucking god! Wait.
That nigga said, "Fuck you." This shit was hilarious, bro.
This is the part. This is the part. All right.
Don't sit there with that fucking. You know what? I will knock the shit out you.
Oh shit!
Oh, nigga, being there was funnier. Like being there was, you know those fucking memes when niggas like, it's like a serious moment going on, and they like don't look at me or you will laugh. Like,
oh, explain, because they're not.
Explain what happened to the people.
Oh, fuck.
Hey, yeah.
Come on, bro.
That gum.
Got Eric Bledsoe mouth.
Yeah, come on, bro.
Yeah, so I can't say no names. I'm gonna just say
don't say names. Yeah. Now you choose not to say names.
No, look, cause like this is my life. Like this is my house.
Oh my gosh.
So basically, someone lied on my family. Yeah, my dad figured out my dad. My dad's a pastor. Like,
I didn't know that.
What makes it worse?
I didn't know that.
I mean, he's not like one of those. I mean, he's not one of those crazy like church. He just has that shit. Like, you know, like to let people get married and shit. He's not one of those like hardcore ones, but like, but you saw the other side, how my mom was making that nigga pray.
Yeah.
So like then my parents are heavy on that Christianity shit.
That Christianity shit. Wow.
So like, I'm gonna say that nigga fucked up. And they feed that nigga
He's
plop
royally fucked.
and goop. Like nigga eating schmug.
Did you say plop?
Yeah, nigga over here eating schmug. Nigga eating sewer shit. Nigga eating cabbage water. Like,
they feeding the nigga hot dog water.
Nigga eating horrible.
Nigga
keep it
playing.
Eating porridge, bro. Like it's
keep it playing. He said porridge. All right, but keep it playing.
Listen.
He said porridge, bro.
Yeah, listen.
I don't think they can hear it, bro. Because I can't hear it.
You know what? No, I don't want his shit out of his mouth. Everything he says is a fucking lie.
Hey, yeah.
Your parents are gonna watch us and be like,
"Oh,
yeah," because they don't know you were recording.
They do. We
laugh
about this shit.
He said,
"Nigga."
He said, "I'll knock the shit out." Yo, that shit is hilarious.
But if you see my dad, you will understand. Like, he not supposed to be saying shit like that, but he is. Understand. Like, certain shit old niggas know I ain't supposed to say, bro.
Oh, but you gotta explain more because I don't think people would know because like you stood in.
Like, all right, so you can say we took some kids in and they well, one of them fucking treats my family fucking horrible, bro. Like, that's why my dad had the reaction. He had like changed his whole life around, whole house, whole family. Like so much shit changed just for him and his siblings to come in. He did that shit. Like this has been going on since he came. Like it's bad. But I would probably say is like what I learned from this situation by my parents. Like you cannot help everybody. Like you can try and change people, try and help them sometimes, but like niggas gonna have to change on their own, bro.
Yeah, like you can't make niggas do
like
shit.
That
like, at the end of the day, you got that person has to want to change, bro.
Like their shit ain't like no regular ass shit. Like I could see if it happened once. My dad really didn't care if he talked about him, but since he talked about the whole family and lied on his whole family, that's why. Like, imagine if someone lied on your family and you. Like,
are you gonna tell them what he said y'all do, or no?
You think YouTube would let that slide?
This far,
we already talked about perks all fucking.
He said my dad sell perks. He said I put a fucking shoddy out. We steal cars. Like what the fuck, nigga? Nigga, I live in Chester.
Well, now people know where we fucking say goodbye.
Man, fuck that.
There's probably a lot of Chesters in the world, so
yeah,
Chester. Yeah, we're in Chester, Pennsylvania, bro.
Nigga, we live in Chester. No, we live in fucking Chester, New England.
Yeah, that's not a state. We live
New England, New England County, Chester.
Yeah, we're actually in Chester, Hawaii.
Yeah, Chester, England, like regular England.
Yeah, I'm actually British. Like what the
New
fuck,
Chester, New Winchester.
Yeah,
but we call it Chester for
bro.
For short.
Yeah. Oh God, bro. Well, I just said, oh God, that's insane. But yeah. That shit was hilarious, bro. When I was watching that video,
I watched the whole thing.
What was your reactions?
I was just
I didn't know whether to laugh or to be like, bro, that's wild, bro.
I mean, you have to laugh. Like, that shit was like laugh worthy, bro. Like, just the way, like, when my dad cusses, just the way he cusses is what makes it.
He put so much emphasis. like you knew his. He said, I don't give a flying fuck
about you. That's wild.
Oh, man.
That's wild to say.
Insane, bro. But like I get it though. Like I'll be too, bro. Like if someone said I sell perks, he said, you know what? Fuck you.
Yeah, like but now
it took a lot.
But no one really knows where I get my anger from. But now, I mean, you two will know. Like,
yeah,
my anger is fucking horrible. But I try to channel it. But that like that nigga shit is way worse than mine. Like, I would never.
I'll never forget, bro. Your dad one time. I had been to your house in a good like 3 months, bro. Right? I come over. I think I was getting my hair cut. I knock on the door. He looks at me weird. I'm like, hey, what's up, man? I remember what I said. But I was like I normally come in. I was just gonna walk in, you know. And he was like, "Hey, go wait at the door, man." I was like, "Oh, I come here all the time. What do you mean?" And it was because I had my
that nigga
my beard out, and so he didn't
came
recognize
upstairs,
me.
bro. That nigga was like, "Who the fuck you got at my door?"
He was like, "That's a grown man."
Oh God.
I was like, and Jamar was like, "What are you talking about?" He's walking down the street. He's like, "Bro, that's Ethan."
Yeah, like once you get to know that nigga, like,
but he's cool.
That nigga seems hilarious, bro.
I mean, he is like, it's cool. Like my house, yeah, I'm telling you, like
when you showed your dad that picture of Steve.
Oh yeah, with the damn dog.
Had the dog pinned up on the wall.
That nigga Steve is sick, bro.
He was
what you do,
bro?
Nigga had
his dog pinned up on the wall, and, like just staring into its soul, looked like he was about to do dirty, disturbing things.
Hey, hell yeah, that nigga bestiality, bro. Like, bro, but like once you know him, like,
shout out Steve.
But like how I describe my family, like it's like one of them, like it deserves like a fucking TV show family. Like they're like, it's like fake. Wow. Like you would not believe like this. Like, would you fucking believe that shit? Like niggas, like you wouldn't believe that.
That shit definitely seems like an episode of.
You said I was selling Perkins. You said I was selling Perkins.
Like
I was selling the Yerks, bro.
That go on, like in all the personalities, like no one would believe my fucking personality on like niggas like no fucking way, no no one fucking does that shit. Like, and then like again, like this is like one of those houses where you drive past. I wonder what going on in that house, nigga. You do not want to know what the fuck going on. And it's like you don't like. It's sick. Like it's a weird fucking house,
it's
bro. Like,
sick.
It's a weird house.
It's sick and wild.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I feel like everybody's like life is low-key like that, but no crazy shit like that.
I don't think has that ever happened to you? Oh, like what is the maddest you've seen your parents? You know, because yesterday that was for me.
Oh, I actually have a story, bro. All right,
let's hear it.
So when I was a young lad, you know, I was about how old are you in second grade? Like 9?
You like 8, 7 or 8?
No,
7?
so I had to be in like 3rd grade or something. I should have known better. Really, is the name. So it's April Fool's, right? I'm like, man, I'm gonna get my sister today, nigga. I'm gonna get my sister. Nah, this nigga go. Bro, so she had like this little shower gel shit, right? So I'm like, fuck it. I'm gonna pee in that shit.
Ew.
What?
Ew.
I'm like, bro, I'm like, this is gonna be the prank of the century, nigga. This is it. I'm that guy, bro. So I did that shit, right? And I don't know why I thought she wasn't gonna smell it, bro. So she clearly like opened the bottle and smelled like pee. And then she was like, RJ, like, what the fuck did you do to this shit? She was like, whatever you did, I'm telling Dad. And I was like, please, like, okay, I peed in it. Like I peed a little bit in it. And then she was like, oh my God. And so she went downstairs.
That's sick.
So she tells my dad, so I'm trying to sit there and like rehearse what's gonna happen, bro. I'm like, all right, bro. So he's gonna get real mad, but he's not gonna do nothing. Like he's not gonna get the belt and spank me or nothing. Mind you, I'm 9, right? So I'm not like, I'm not expecting my dad to like really do nothing. So I'm like, all right, bro. So he called me. All I hear is RJ. I'm like, yeah, he don't sound like he playing, bro. So I get to walking upstairs. Before I can get down the stairs, this nigga's waiting for me at the stairs. Like his feet are right at the fucking stairs. So I can't even step on the ground. So I'm like on the 3rd step, right? He's like, your sister said you peed in her shower gel.
That's sick as fuck.
That really is, bro. I was a sick nigga, bro.
Like, bro, imagine her going to school smelling like.
She didn't use it.
But I'm saying, like, imagine if she did. Like,
exactly.
Nigga.
That would have been the prank of the century, nigga. But
like her life
didn't pan out. It didn't pan out. It didn't pan out, bro. It didn't pan out.
That's not the prank of the century.
All right. Okay, but so he like, I heard you did that, right? So I'm like, no, I didn't. He's like, don't even try to lie. She already bought me the bottle. So I'm like, all right, fuck. I'm cooked, bro. She's like, so you lied to me, and you peed your sister.
Made it worse.
He said,
never mind,
bro. So he goes like this. He goes like this, right? He's like this. I'm like. So I go like this. He's like, move your hands. He said, move your hands. This nigga said,
that's
boom. Cave my chest, nigga. I fall back on the stairs. I'm like,
Was you crying?
Yes, nigga. I was 9.
Nigga.
He rocked my shit, bro. I'm sorry.
I've never cried over that. Hit from my parents.
Nigga, he laid my shit out, bro. And then this nigga, for some reason, there was a hard boiled egg. He know I'm fucking boiled. He said, eat the boiled egg. And by the time I get back, if it's not done, I'm gonna whoop your ass.
What the fuck? That was probably that. What if that was their prank for you? what if they was like, let's make this nigga piss in your shower gel so I can hit him and make him eat? Like, have you ever thought about that?
Nah, but that's just fucking torture, nigga. Like, I hate boiled eggs. That nigga said, eat the boiled. He made me like peel that shit too. Which why? He goes, eat the boiled egg, or I'm gonna whoop your ass. And nigga, I had to eat the boiled egg. That shit was so ass, bro. I hate boiled eggs to this day, bro.
I think what's the worst for me, bro? I've had some crazy stuff happen.
I probably seen it madder than that, but that was just like I deserved that. Like I 100% deserved that, bro.
Bro, like
I mean, I have a whole top 3 moments with my dad. If y'all,
we'll get into this one day. We'll get into this one.
My probably go right now.
I don't know if they were no, they were pretty mad, but I don't know if it was. I mean, this it was like it's just weird for me, bro, because it was like, bro, this is like what freshman year, bro, when I got grounded for a minute, bro. And so
is that with the ladies?
Yeah, without saying names.
I don't think I ever heard this one. Hold on. You can say it. I'll edit it out. Don't say it too many times.
Was it Jay? Was it Jay? It was Jay, right?
Well, you could just say the name. I'll edit it out. Oh God, I will.
It was Aki. Anna.
You can say.
So, bro,
I'll just edit it out, bro.
You know,
I did that shit anyway.
I was, bro. Yeah, I wasn't trying to. You know, I was never really messing with her, but like I had to because back then, this was basically right when I was in middle school. Before I moved here, I had enough freedom as I want. But like once I got here, there was like they go let's crack down on once we moved here because like
are your parents like from Danville?
No.
Okay,
but we were there for most of my young life. And then, you know, once we got here, I was just like, now we're gonna crack down on that. You know, we're in a better area anyway. You know, you can be better with yourself. So they would let me, and I didn't have a car or anything, so I wasn't just like going over to the girl's house or anything like that, right? But the way I could was, you know, call her my girlfriend. So that's what, I was doing with, you know, I already said her name.
Don't say it again, please. Don't say it again.
Yeah, I'm not saying it again. So what I did was I already said her name, and then, bro, I was, doing some wicked stuff, bro, unspeakable things. But that wasn't the problem.
Unspeakable things, Ethan.
No, but nothing too crazy. But like something that when you're a freshman in high school, you're not supposed to be doing, bro.
You getting slop, bro?
I was doing a lot of things.
The slop, bro?
We don't gotta go into that detail, but you know. But that wasn't as big as bro. The big deal, bro.
That gawk.
Bro, so let me tell y'all. So and also there was stuff getting sent on the phone too, of course. And bro, let me tell y'all. So this is the worst car ride of my life. So we had just that summer, we had a big like multiple family vacation, like us, my mom's parents, my aunt and uncle. We all went to Florida, stayed at this pretty nice resort. We stayed for like a week, bro. So the night before, like the morning, so it was weird. So like the night before, like my sister had gotten in trouble for something her phone took. And then I guess they like looked through it or something. And then she didn't even get in trouble. Like there was nothing wrong with she'd had on her phone. Like I guess like they took it from and looked through it. And then bro, this major on my sister, bro. And then I guess like that night, I was already asleep, so they didn't do it that night. But like that night, my sister was like, y'all never look through Ethan's phone. Why are you looking through mine? And then my dad was
she a sellout. Oh my god, she's a sellout.
And she didn't know I had anything on my phone, but like that's still
sister.
But then my dad was like, I guess it'll be fair. And then so on the way back, this is probably just the worst car of my life. So that
on the way back from a vacation?
On that morning, bro. And mind you, we're driving all day. This is a 13-hour drive. That morning, I'm not 15 minutes to the drive. My dad's like, Ethan, let me see your phone. I'm like, huh? Because I had the earbuds in. Like,
I would have said 30 times. I deleted all that shit.
But the thing was, it was such an L. So I thought I had everything deleted before, right? But the problem, so when in iMessage, it's like stuff was in iMessage. Like in iMessage, you can click on like the top info button and then click, and it shows you all the photos ever sent. So even if I delete them already, it still shows them there. And I didn't know that.
Bro, you fucking rookie, bro.
But wait, did you send her anything? Ethan.
Not nearly as much.
I feel like he wouldn't have cared. He probably wouldn't have cared if you didn't. No, because that's silent. That's silent. That little.
I said not nearly as much. No. Listen. You didn't let me finish. I didn't say I didn't, but not nearly as much. But the problem was he didn't even get to that stuff. No. He didn't even get to that stuff. He didn't even see any of that. The thing was,
that would have been worse.
I see him, and that's first thing he does. He's gonna check the message between the girlfriend, right? And I wasn't scared because I was like, I got him deleted. But then I see him because like he's driving.
He didn't see y'all talking about it, or he saw the pictures.
You know why he was probably pissed before you even tell us why? Because he a grown ass man.
And he got to see,
and he's reading some little 9th grade ass.
And you ain't had no riz back then. You had no game.
No,
back then. So you probably was just
and it wasn't even that. And I was more. My mom was the one more mad, but he's scrolling because my mom's like paying attention. She's like trying to sleep. It's real early in the morning, but he's scrolling through. He's the one driving, and then and I'm like, we're gonna be good. And then I see him click the little button, and then all the photos. My heart dropped, and all the photos. And then he starts scrolling through the photos. I was like,
"Oh, he's scrolling through."
Well, no, but like he didn't, because at the top he didn't see it.
Yeah,
like,
I know.
That nigga freaky.
Freaky nigga ass nigga.
And then he scrolls and I see him just stop. And he's like, and then I see him look up in the rearview mirror. And my head's just
looked
down.
away like shit, bro.
I'm just looking out the window, looking down.
Yeah.
He would have to call me, and he would have to call my name.
And then I saw him just click the phone off. I was like, "Is this gonna be a W? He's not gonna say anything." And then I hear, like, he didn't want to say anything to my mom at first. I think because like he knew she was gonna flip out, but he was like, then I hear Ethan. I was like,
you're fucked.
He was like, you were telling me you want to tell me what this is? And I was like, what? He was like, don't you even try to lie to me. You lie to me, it's gonna be 10 times worse. What have you been doing on this phone? And I was like,
I hate when parents do that shit. Like, you just
that's not fair, though.
You just like that.
He wants you to lie when he asked. Like,
got 10 times worse. Because then my mom's up and she's like, what's going on? What happened?
No, my mom
give me the phone. Give me the phone.
Retire, bro. I would have retired from life, nigga.
And I would have hung it up. Let me see his phone. And then I'm just like, oh no. And then, and bro, I remind you, we had like 12 and a half more hours on this car ride, bro. Dog, I was sick. And then, bro, like, it's just awkward talking. And then eventually, like, my mom starts driving, and my dad gets in the back seat and is trying to talk to me. And I'm like, and he.
What do you try to say to you? What do you say after that?
So he was like being quiet about it and talking to me. He was like, my dad wasn't, it was still awkward, but he was like, so I want you to tell me everything that's been happening, you've been saying and stuff. And I was like, because like, there was more about like, that's not safe. Stuff can like, when you're saying stuff like that, stuff can happen.
That's not as bad.
No, but bro, it was like,
it's not like your dad. Like if he would have like caved your chest in or something like, but like he wasn't as mad. Your mom was probably just mad. Like,
I've even gone to what my mom, bro. My dad was being understanding because he was like, I was doing the same thing at your age. I was,
dad.
Yeah, but he wasn't as mad, but he was still like, you're still gonna be in trouble for a little minute and stuff. Like you can't be doing this stuff. But like I was doing the same stuff at your age. Like I get it. But my mom, bro, oh my gosh,
what your mom do to you,
bro? She was screaming at me his whole car ride probably. And I was lucky. I wasn't in hitting distance, so she couldn't really hit me because I'm sitting like she, I was at the back of a car. It was in the front. She couldn't reach me. But I don't even think she like it was like I got at that point like I wasn't really like they weren't really like hitting me anymore anyway. Like once I hit high school, like they didn't really have to. But bro, she was mad. Like I got my phone taken, I got everything taken, bro, for like months on end, bro. They wasn't gonna take me out of basketball, bro. Well, my mom was.
I feel like you told me. I feel like you told me about.
Yeah, what did say?
I don't really care. I was just like, yeah, I got my phone took.
Let's try not to say her name anymore, guys. By the way.
But I didn't really. It was really. I didn't care about that. I didn't care about her at all, bro. I'm gonna be real with you. I didn't care about that at all. Shit. I was just like,
hold on. Do you know what your dad saw? Like, you know how much of he saw?
Yeah, he probably saw your.
I saw him. I saw him
dad,
scrolling.
Bro.
He didn't see me. No. I saw him scrolling, and he just.
You trying to deny it?
I swear,
it's okay, bro.
For real.
How would you know?
Because I was watching him scroll, and he just stopped when he saw. It was like it wasn't even like I don't think it was like.
Why did he
keep
like scrolling though? Like
no, because when he was up top, he's scrolling like other pictures. I said like not like sexual pictures, like just normal pictures and stuff, and then it gets to the freaky stuff, and that's when he stopped and just turned the phone off.
Nigga,
he stopped, turned the phone off,
nigga,
and then this is all I see, bro. I'm just sitting in the back. I see. Right in that rearview mirror.
Sick, bro.
I know how that. I
was like, I'm done,
bro.
These
stories ain't shit. I'm gonna tell you.
I feel like mine was pretty good. You do sorry too.
Yeah, I mean, but
that was the worst thing. That's not the most mad they've been. My dad's.
I'm gonna tell you the worst that's happened to me. So, nigga, have you ever had like one bad year? Like
a year?
7th grade.
Yes.
For me,
7th grade was elite for me.
It wasn't bad. Like 7th grade, I was doing good, but like, I had the girl that I wanted and shit. But one thing, my fucking behavior, nigga, was fucking horrible. Like horrible, bro. Like I was trying to change because, niggas was talking and shit, but I was I wasn't really that bad at school. Like I never like really got in trouble. It was just I probably have like one class where I'm like the class clown. So it was always one of them classes. But it was this one incident. I used to have a fucking obsession with fucking watches.
I remember.
it was one day my dad used to have all the watches. My dad still has all the watches, and I just think got Invictus, fucking Rolexes, like everything, bro. This thing had this big ass case of watches, and I used to go in the room and get one. And one day, like I had on this fresh ass outfit, nigga, like this fresh ass outfit. But this was after me and the girl broke up, so I was like restarting to have my hair was cut short, and I just started everything. So I needed to watch to boost my confidence up. And so I see the bus. I knew the bus was on the way. I go back in the house. I'm like, fuck, I forgot to watch. I hear the fucking bus because I left the door open, nigga. So I could hear that shit. I grabbed the whole fucking case of watches. Like, that's a lot of money, nigga. Like, and it wasn't intentional. But my parents always told me, do not go. They was like, do not go in my fucking room when we're not home. And plus, that's like stealing. That's that ass stealing. But in my mind, like I won't trying to steal it.
Nigga said I grabbed the entire.
I won't like, you know what I'm saying? Like I won't trying to steal. I'm just wearing my dad's watches. You know, I won't like finna like sell them or nothing. Like no weird shit. And he knew I like wearing watches, so I was trying to. He had an AP that I always wore. I was trying to get the AP.
Damn.
Yeah, and I couldn't decide because I luckily wanted to switch it up. So boom. I was like, fuck, bro. Like, grab the whole shit. Now I'm running to the bus. The bus driver was like, what's in that case? And I was like, watches. Nigga, I never felt like the man the day of my life. I'm fucking walking through the fucking aisles. Nigga's like, ooh. Like, I sit down. Nigga Jordan is like, what you got there? That nigga Jalen. Like, everyone, like, Seamus, Bradley. Like, my bus was low-key turned.
Yeah.
Looking at the watches and shit. I was like, y'all can't have these. Like, nigga. I was trying to put in my backpack, but the watch, like the case was fucking huge, bro. And I couldn't put it in there, so I had to hold it. So I get to school. First thing, you know, niggas, like, you know, like in middle school, like they had the big ass doors, and like everyone would like walk in.
Yeah.
So that was that. So I'm walking there. Everyone's like, man, what you got? And niggas looking. I hear this loud ass nigga Elijah, yo, Jamari, like, nigga, what you got in there, man? Like, big, clunky ass nigga running to me with fucking breakfast in one hand. He's like, looking like, bro, let me wear one of these. I was like, all right, let him wear one. Boom.
Oh my god.
Nigga D'Angelo was okay. That nigga D'Angelo was on some different shit. Like the shit that nigga was wearing back then. He thought that shit was fresh. Everyone thought that nigga was fresh as fuck, but that shit was fucking horrible. I'm sorry, Dan. Like, that shit was horrible. I gave him a watch. I looked up to that nigga. I gave that nigga Makai a watch. I gave 3 niggas watches to wear. I was like, give them back to me at the end of the day. Because I trust them niggas. Them, like, niggas is cool. So, boom. Go through the whole day. I'm good. I'm not thinking anything of it. You know? I'm just a kid, like, just wearing watches and shit. And boom. I say third period, nigga. I get called to the office, Mrs. Smith office, nigga. Bruh. She was like, what do you have in your locker? And I was like, I have my bag and like watches and shit. And she was like, whose watches are there? And I said, my dad. She was like, does your dad know you brought these watches? I was like, no. And she was like, well, I was told you were selling watches. Watches.
Shit. I know.
And she was like, and nigga, police were there, bro. Like, police were there and shit. And
she used to do the fucking
you know
most,
that,
bro.
and that one, what's her name? Like, Mr. Lucia? That dickhead teacher, bro. That nigga Elijah told Mr. Lucia, because she asked where he got the watch from. Because, like, them watches were fucking tough as fuck. And I didn't know that at the moment. Like, I didn't know how expensive these fucking watches were. So he told, and she was like, oh, where'd you get it from, man? And he said, oh, Jamari, he has a big case of them. Like, this nigga cannot keep his fucking mouth shut. Like, nigga was talking too much. Like, so then it's like everyone else who had one, like, this nigga Elijah literally was like, yeah, he gave one to Makai and D'Angelo too. Nigga, I see the watches there. I see the watches there on Mrs. Smith's desk. And she's like, well, take me to the locker and show me the watches. She was like, oh, these some good watches and all that shit. And she was like, well, I'm gonna have to call your dad, right? And tell him that you brought his watch case to school. But she didn't have to do that shit. She was trying. She did not have to do that.
Like,
It's not like I lied to her or anything. I did not lie to her or anything. But she was, she made it
wanted to cause problems.
Like she wanted to make it seem like I was doing some shit that I won't. And I won't finna be there for my dad because nigga, at the time I was like even tinier, and my dad was big as fuck to me, nigga. So I was like, you know what, fuck that. Like I knew she called him and shit, and I say like I low key wanted school to go by quicker. I mean, I didn't want to go by quick at all because fourth period came. I'm fucking scared as fuck to go home. And so, boom, school in. I go home, put the watches back. Actually, no, I keep the case there. She was like, keep the case here. And my dad was going to go to the school. So my dad was at the school while I was in fourth period. But I didn't know that, nigga. Like, imagine me, like, because he was upstairs and I was downstairs. So imagine if I was still upstairs seeing that nigga, bro. Like, I was like, no, fuck no. So, get home. I didn't even go home. I went to my nigga Seamus' house because I told them niggas and shit. I was always supposed to go home first, but we was playing basketball and shit, and my dad never get off. Like I didn't know he was at the school until like after. I see this nigga rolling up, and I'm supposed to be at home, nigga, and plus I'm already in trouble.
Oh my god!
God was on my side. I think somebody missed a fucking jump shot, and like the way the shit was, like they had a truck. So say this is the car and this is the truck. The truck is like right here. My dad is rolling up, and I'm like, as soon as he passed, like I'm on the other side, so where he cannot see me, that I'm hiding from, and I have the ball. And he's like, stop, trying to look for me and shit. Then he keeps going.
Saw you, bro.
No, he keeps going. He think I'm in the house. Then he comes out the house, walks over, and I'm hiding like on the side of the house. And he asked, have y'all seen Jamari? And they was like, W-man. They was like, no, we haven't seen him.
It was Seamus and Aiden in them?
It was, yeah, and Bradley and shit. And so boom, I go back to the house because this nigga, I think he was gonna go look for me. And so he get in the car, boom, he drive. I'm at home. I was like, nigga, I'm finna leave. I'm finna pack my fucking bags and go.
Where was you gonna go?
I don't know. But I ended up not packing my bags. And so boom, like God was on my fucking side, bro. Like I come home, like I'm leaving the house. This soon as my foot got out the back door, I could hear this nigga unlocking the fucking house. Like I was like, oh shit. And nigga, you know, like when your adrenaline is fucking pumping, you run faster. So nigga, I run the back way, go back to Seamus' house. And they called this nigga Jordan up. They was like, bro, because they knew like my dad was fucking big as shit at the time to everyone. Because they was like, Jordan, let him like come over here. Like at the time, like middle school, like this was a big fucking deal, nigga. Like this shit was scary. Like so, boom. They called Jordan and shit, and they telling everyone, they were like, yo, but my nigga needs somewhere to go and shit. And
That's
I
crazy.
go, my dad come again. They're like, y'all, you sure y'all haven't seen Jamar? And they was like, no. So boom, I go to Jordan house, and I'm over here, I'm chilling, I'm fucking freaked out and shit. And that nigga, like, he was telling Tanner shit. He was like, yo, Tanner, like can Jamar like go over there? I was like, I didn't know. I was just, my heart was fucking pumping, nigga. So boom. And so me and Jordan decided Jordan was gonna take me over to someone's house. But it was really just me. He just walked with me past my house because the police was there at my house. And for me to pass, I have to go past my house.
So you're just making it worse and worse.
So
look, you gotta
I'm running the back way.
Come on, bro.
We gonna have to open another one, bro. Because this story, bro.
It's talking to me 2+ hours.
I'm telling you, bro. This story, nigga. Yeah. So boom, I go behind and I run. And I'm like, God, thank God I made it. Because if they was waiting, if they was like guarding the house, like, because we have a patio and they was like sitting on the patio waiting, and they had people in the front, it would have been bad. So boom, I go in another neighborhood. Thank God, my nigga. Jalen, Xavier, and my friend Jay Sean was outside playing basketball. So I'm like, shit, I just make it seem like I'm playing basketball. I was like, oh shit. All right, so boom. I'm playing basketball with them niggas all night until it rained, bro. And them niggas knew how serious it was. It was raining, and them niggas was willing to stay outside with me, bro. Bro. Fucking car pull up. Like, it's dark. Fucking car pull up. Roll up. I'm hiding. They're like, Jamari, come on, get your ass over here. Nigga. I was like, who the fuck is that? Because I didn't recognize that voice. This nigga Jordan in the passenger seat of his mom's car. I was like, this nigga done fucking told, bruh. And that nigga was like, he looking at me like, and one thing that nigga always talking about, I can't lie to my mom, bro. Like, but nigga, you don't fucking, that nigga don't understand what he did was so bad, bro. Like,
oh shit.
This nigga mom was like, worse, bro. And my parents was still looking for me. They was in a whole nother neighborhood asking niggas about, like, have they seen me and shit. And so,
do you have a phone at this point?
I did.
They just weren't answers.
I left my phone at home, nigga. Like, everything was at home, the backpack, everything, nigga. Like, so boom. She told me get in the car. Like, then she take me to where my parents were. My dad is fucking yelling. He's like, nigga, what the fuck wrong with you and shit? You like to steal shit, huh? But again, in my head, it was never the intention. Like, I wasn't trying to steal and shit. Like, I was just trying to wear a watch. But like, I was gonna miss the bus, you know? So I was like, fuck. Like, I took the whole thing because I couldn't find the watch I was looking for. So look, get at home, bro. Nigga was like, oh, you want to steal? Nigga, mind you, I'm in 7th grade, never touched weights at all, nigga. And he was like, get in the house. My mom's crying. My mom think I'm finna fucking die. My mom's fucking crying. Go upstairs. It's me and my dad. My dad was like, you want to steal and shit? Like, and plus I was already like getting in trouble, like bad, bro. Like, I don't know why. Like, I was just going through like a rough month. But this was like after me and Bianca broke up. And plus I was dealing with like, some other shit. Like, but that's still not an excuse. But we downstairs. And nigga like, he was like, let's fight, bitch. Like, he was like, let's fight. He was like, let's fight. I'm like, I'm not finna fight you. Like, I'm not finna fight you. Like, it was never like none of that. And that nigga, he was like hitting me and like pushing me and shoving me, but I still would never like try and hit my dad. Like, none of that shit, bro. And plus I felt bad. And that nigga was like, I do all this shit for you. He's like, you always got the newest clothes and shit like that. And I was like, in my head, I was like, nigga, you made me cut my hair off and I'm bald, nigga. Like, that's what I'm thinking in my head. Like, I got no hair, nigga. like, I was like, you know what? Like, and plus that watch incident, nigga, I was on like ISD for like 3 days, bro.
That's
ISD used to feel like
I got home, like, after that shit, like, it was quiet, like, and I say they put me in like the Beyond Scared Straight program.
Why would you mention this just now? You have a minute.
What?
I know. I got put in the Beyond Scared Straight program. And but I was saying, like, we could have did another podcast. Like, we don't have to post it. We don't have to post it, but I can tell y'all, like we just can sit and talk about it.
It's got to be continued another time. What the heck? Beyond Scared Straight.
Like, I was on the.
All right, we gotta wrap this.
But yeah, like that, like, y'all niggas think y'all shit was bad, like, nigga.
Yeah, I didn't make.
To be fair, you kept making it progressively worse.
Because when you saw the police,
all you had to do was go home.
When you saw the police, you should take your ass on, nigga.
But I'm saying, after this, nigga, make another one, Ethan, but don't record it. Or you can, but we could save it for another time. But this is different. Like, this
what are you, 80?
Oh God.
All right, but wrap this, Ethan. Wrap this.
All right, man. We'll continue that story another time with Jamar. Yeah, pretty long pod. Yeah, not bad though. Our past ones have been pretty short, so that works. But yeah, man, like I said, make sure y'all like and subscribe. Follow on all platforms: Instagram, TikTok. We growing, man. Get us to 100 on everything. 100 followers, 100 subscribers on everything. That's the goal. The next few months.
Yeah, man.
We could get there. And yeah. Besides that, we out, man.